Hello.
Ding chilling.
Hello, and welcome back to the Lots of Ideas podcast.
See these dogs.
I'm not even gonna bother
upstairs. Me and
to,
Greg going hard.
Not even gonna bother with these two. If you saw from last episode, Shire was assassinated by the CIA, so he's out. We're trying to revive him, but it's gonna be a bit,
I gotta level up my necromancy.
Yeah, we gotta locate the Lazarus pit before we can bring him back. So,
yeah, it's gonna be a whole thing.
Yeah, he's not gonna be himself at first, but you know.
How long do you think it's gonna take?
Who knows? Could be a week. Could be 2 weeks. Could be 3. Who knows?
You know, maybe
Maybe 4.
Normally it's like
maybe 5. Even.
Normally it takes 1 to 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
To do a full
This is such a stupid bit. It's such a stupid bit.
Well, you know, it's actually funny because I just looked up how long it would actually take him, and that's why I said 1 to 2 weeks.
Fair enough. Now, his spirit said he'll be back next week. Hopefully.
From beyond the grave, we've heard word.
No, he's the Qui-Gon Jinn, like Force Ghost kind of thing right now.
Yeah. Go on without me.
Yeah, it's just static on like electronics. That's why you can't see him. Or he's not here. But
yeah.
God, this is such a dumb bit.
Do we have any not dumb bits?
No, we do not.
Like, if you think about it.
My bits are pretty smart, personally.
Okay, Rick and Morty fan.
I've always been able to think with my bits pretty effectively.
Yeah. I thought that was me, but I guess
thinks with their bits.
No, but okay. So Mason, I told the story to Grant, right? But I had this dream the other night of just the satire, like first Transformers movie. So picture like the first Transformers movie, you know, Autobots are just getting to Earth. They don't know anything about human life yet, right?
Okay.
So in my dream, the way they, you know, figure out how humans work and like how to act are by watching a bunch of like 80s and 90s cheesy movies.
W.
And so you know the part where they break into like the Hoover Dam?
Yes.
Like, okay.
I don't.
In like the first movie, they break into the Hoover Dam to get Megatron.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
no, that's not in the first movie.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah, what? That's in the first one?
Because he's covered in ice still in the first movie. And that's where he's being held. Anyway.
You mean Megatron?
That's what I just said.
You said Optimus.
No, I didn't.
What the fuck?
Dude.
I'm so confused.
Bro is hearing things.
I said Megatron the entire time. Anyway, so the Autobots are like they watch those movies, and so the way they hatch a plan to get in is to put Bumblebee on top of Optimus and wear a giant trench coat.
Probably work.
Always works.
And then have Sam wearing like those glasses with like the giant nose, the bushy eyebrows and mustache.
Always works.
100%. They'll definitely get into a rated R movie.
And Sam's just like, this is the dumbest idea we've ever had. But they just happen to pop in like Halloween, so everyone just thinks it's their great costumes.
It's like, wow, that looks really good.
So to get into the Megatron's like where he's being held, they have to pass a captcha test, and they just like look at Sam like, what does this mean?
Fucking captcha. Get out of here.
Oh man, it's just so great. It's so great. That was basically my dream. The rest is pretty much just the rest of the movie, but just like really cheesy and like still dresses up.
Username ladiesman217. Are you username ladiesman217?
Yeah.
That's honestly, dude. I remember as a kid, I had a toy, and it was of the cop car, and it was a combination of the cop car and the little robot that like is in Air Force One and like he like hacks all the information like close to the beginning of the movie.
Little Einstein looking dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's really small metal, really thin.
Mhm.
I had little figurines of the police car and that little thing and that little robot, and it could like shoot out the little thing from the police car. It was dope as hell.
That's sick.
But I remember like nightmares as a kid about like cops on the road. Like I remember like looking out the window.
Dude, you spitting facts.
It was crazy, dude.
That first Transformers movie with that fucking cop car made me terrified.
Set me up for a lifetime of speeding.
It's like when your freeway buddy turns on his party lights when you're going twice the speed limit.
I saw that.
I love that.
Dude, that'd be the worst fucking like nightmare though. Like you and this random black Charger are having a fucking time on the middle of nowhere, flooring it, having the greatest time, and all of a sudden all the lights come on. I would just drive into a pole. There's no other option.
Fair enough. Dude, that fine's gonna be crazy.
What is my purpose? Don't get caught. Oh no. Shit. But no.
Yeah.
My dreams tad bit more interesting than Austin's.
Really?
You
don't think that was interesting?
My dreams don't exist.
That's because you're depressed.
Actually, I'm not.
Oh man.
When I was depressed, I did not dream at all.
Still got all the other issues, but I don't think I'm actually depressed anymore. I think I've gotten past that.
Wow.
When I was really depressed, I could not dream at all. It was one of those things that like I didn't like know it at the time, but at one point I talked to my brother and my now sister-in-law, but at the time it was just my brother's girlfriend. She was like, "Yeah, it's because you're depressed," and I was like, "What?" She was like, "Yeah, it's a symptom of depression." I was like, "It is?" Yeah.
Man, I got depressed at a really young age.
Oh, dude, I used to.
Because I remember I remember as a little kid, like I would know if I had a dream whether or not I remembered what happened, and I remember the last dream I've ever had, but haven't had one since I was like 6.
Well, I used to dream like every night. I used to be a marathon dreamer.
Marathon dreamer?
It was every night, man. Never stopped. Never slept. Well, obviously I did sleep, but
yeah.
Sleeping is like a time skip for me since I don't since I don't dream. It's the weirdest thing because as soon as I lose consciousness, it's immediately holy shit. It's a different time. My body feels sluggish as hell. What the fuck happened?
My body. What's
Blackout,
happening?
wake up.
Man. No, but sorry, I was yawning. No, but dude, I was talking to another streamer today, right? And you know how like you hear about like from like a bunch of Twitch streamers like, oh my god, the revenue split is so terrible. I'll be honest, it's really not, right? Like,
I'm like, I don't know shit about Twitch revenue.
Yeah, well, okay, here's the thing, right? It's a 50-50 split. But that's only for subs. And
that seems fair.
Yeah.
Day to be a bottom.
But that's hey, sorry. That's only for tier 1 subs. It's less for the higher you go in subs, like tier 2 and tier 3. But like there's also like,
so it makes it less rewarding to have long-time subscribers?
What do you mean?
Wait, no, never mind. Ignore that.
Yeah, I was like, that doesn't...
Apparently, my brain's just not working today.
Okay.
Okay.
Dude, I wasn't gonna do that to him.
Had to hit him with that. You know how it be.
Okay. No, but yeah, he was like, the revenue split's really like not like that bad. And I was like, yeah, pretty much the only thing that's really bad is just the way ads are on Twitch. One, the streamer gets almost nothing from it. They get like I think 30% unless you run like at least I don't know, unless you boost it up to like the recommended amount is like I think it's like 6 minutes per hour. You had 55% split. But like
6 minutes per
si-
hour?
yeah. Which
That is wild.
and like and the thing is like
That's despicable.
one, you barely get anything from it, and two,
I bet it significantly decreases viewership.
it significantly decreases viewership, and it also makes subs less about like being a part of the community and just more about ad-free viewing. And
Yeah.
that's literally why I have my ads on the lowest possible. Like I have it on 30 seconds per hour, or yeah, which is like
Yeah.
which is like
Very
not bad.
low.
Yeah, it's very low. So it means I get like a little money, but it's nothing like terrible. Like one, you'll get like I think a 30-second one on the intro when you join in, and then you get like a 30-second one within every hour.
Yeah.
Like I don't get very much money from it, but at the same time, I get a lot more viewers and get more community members rather than being a sellout.
Yeah.
And so like I hate the way Twitch has their ads like that. Like they really need to fix it because one, Twitch ads are just terrible in general.
I don't know. I'm still never gonna let down the fucking Star Trek fucking Fleet Commander, whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, that was
True.
It literally made me hate mobile games. Like I went from playing a mobile, like I was playing mobile games all day, every day for years. I can't even touch Bloons Tower Defense anymore.
No, dude, honestly, I feel the exact same way. If I had to play a mobile game, I'm playing it on my computer.
Like that shit fucking devastated.
That was pretty
Clash
brutal,
of
man.
Clans, baby. Clash of Clans.
I'm not a huge fan of that game, to be honest with you.
I fucks with Clash of Clans.
I used to a long time ago.
Yeah,
Town Hall 11, baby.
Fair enough. Yeah, but no, that was pretty brutal. But also, I know Mason, I know you reacted to it. The pillow of my logo. I just started the process of getting that out, so hopefully between I want to say early to mid June it should be out in the store, in my merch shop. But I no promises. But that's the goal at least. I don't know. I'm still waiting for them to get in contact with me about like if they need the picture or not for my logo, because like I didn't see a place where they can put it. So I was like, hey, please use the one from the hat that I have. Like use that logo if you have it on your files. If you don't have it in files, just DM me on Twitter and I'll send it to you. Because I couldn't find a place to drop the picture. So hopefully it turns out all right.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I mean, they're gonna create like a mock-up or whatever, and if it's not the right one, I'll have to like, spend more time on it.
Yeah.
I'll buy one and give myself super lumbar support.
Super lumbar.
Please tell me you're not just gonna like put it.
He's gonna put like 6 pillows behind his back.
What size are you gonna get, Mason? Small, medium, or large?
Anime titty pillowcase.
Whatever covers my ass.
Oh, it's a single foot, 2 feet, or 3 feet. So
3 foot.
3 foot. Slap that bitch in my chair. Boom. Comfortable as hell.
Hey, I mean, I'm making money either way. It doesn't matter to me.
What you use it for? It's like all those people that destroyed like all those shoes and shit. Like you're just being stupid. Like they already made the money. You're not making them lose shit.
Yeah. All you're doing is one, providing more coverage for their brand, and two, that you already gave them money.
You know, like why?
Yeah. No. But Mason, did you see another Kennedy's running for president and wants also to destroy the CIA?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It's gonna happen again.
I've been waiting for Kennedy to come back.
Me too.
My time is now.
For reasons.
Yeah, I want to be the Maryland Manson.
What? What?
What?
Hang on a second.
Dude, my brain's not brainy today, okay? It's a problem.
Today?
I was fine all day, and now it's just I keep saying nonsense, and I know I'm saying nonsense, but I can't stop it.
Mason's brain. What is my purpose? You have no purpose.
Damn.
Like my fucking brain cells are leaving me.
Yeah.
Shit. I was about to say something really bad.
Please don't be more hurtful than I was. That was
Oh, it was going to be bad.
yeah. Please don't. We were already brutal enough to Mason. He's the butt of our jokes. We love him. That's only one. That's the only reason why.
I didn't even hear what you said earlier. So
Okay, let's just ignore it. No.
I'll go back in the recording.
You're gonna go back in the recording? You just have to listen to the episode, I guess.
Dude, that's why it hurts me listening to the podcast because I didn't know my mic was that ass.
It's actually not that bad anymore. It used to be bad, but it's not anymore.
Oh yeah, it used to be really
It
bad.
used to be
No,
terrible.
because like I watched one of the episodes that I had this headset for, and it still sounded horrible.
Like, wait, hang on. Wait, which episode?
I don't know. I have to go look specifically.
Because the only one, like, realistically, like the past 3 episodes or so, it hasn't been bad. Double
I
check.
haven't been here. That's why it's been better.
True. Honestly, it kind of sucks when you're not here, Grant. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I love these guys, right? But like, Grant, you just bring so much energy to the thing. That, like, I feel like all of us are kind of low on.
I'm very high energy.
Oh, dude, I'm not gonna be high energy at all this summer. I'm not. I'm traveling a bunch, and I'm getting up at 5 every morning on weekdays.
That blows. The middle glocky.
What?
Oh, Mason.
What? Hang on.
Yeah, McGlocky.
The middle glocky.
It
So,
was
okay.
Oh
it
my
was
God.
episode 27. Bad movies we still love.
I don't think that. Yeah, no, that wasn't.
I was there.
I sounded horrible.
Yeah, I don't think that was the right one where you're. Jesus Christ, Mason. So clocky.
It was Milwaukee.
That's
I want it.
I wanted to.
that's terrible. that should be
Like,
burned.
dude, it's all fucking like it's fully disguised as a toolkit. You could
That's
walk
why it's
anywhere
terrible.
in with that.
That's why it's
No,
terrible.
that's why it's amazing.
I guess.
For
I guess you're
everyone
right.
who's confused,
Yeah.
we are all looking at a picture of a Milwaukee brand. Well, this Milwaukee made Glock.
And
And
tool case and everything.
We're talking about
Yeah,
like the drill company or like the
the power tool company.
power tool company. Yeah. Not the
Yeah,
not the state.
It properly looks like just a regular tool, and it's just a gun case.
Wait, is Milwaukee a state or a city?
It's a city. Are you fucking stupid? Couldn't even finish my sentence.
Where is it? What state is it in? I actually have no idea.
You'll figure it out.
Okay, thanks. I feel,
You have access to Google at your fingertips,
yeah,
and you
but
choose not to use
You
it.
have the full range of humanity's knowledge at the tip of your finger.
I
And
feel
you
like
ask the 2 idiots in the call with you.
fair enough. I feel like Mason's brain rot is just spreading to all of us right now.
I don't know what's going on with me, man.
It's in Wisconsin. That's why. Okay.
Oh, I gotta be up early tomorrow.
Same, dude. Same.
What the fuck? What? Okay, y'all need to see this. I'm so concerned.
Oh my god.
I open up Facebook and this is the first thing that I fucking see. I need to collect. This might be the greatest thing.
Can I get a
No.
and number 6 with G?
Crocheted tanks.
Oh my.
Oh, what in the world? Okay, we gotta stop doing this, boys. It's
Yeah,
just
we do
But
it. Just for doing this.
crocheted tanks.
doesn't matter. Stop
They
it.
crocheted entire tanks.
And good for them.
And each one is representative of their own country.
That is the world's most dangerous group of grandmas.
It's true.
Fair enough. No, it's like that meme I sent Grant, like the video where the guy has got to be the first person to misspell the letter A.
Oh yeah.
He like If someone's got like gun to my head, just subtract 9 from 21. Tell my family I love them. It's like, how do you misspell A
The
and also
letter A.
not be able to calculate
Just
21 minus 9? I can't, dude. It's these stupid memes,
The
bro.
culture, dude. It's our culture. It's wild.
I can't,
Oh.
bro. It's our
can't
generation
either.
is screwed.
It's so bad.
We're not.
We were screwed before we were even born.
True. No, we got like part of our generation who got their degrees from like online and just cheated the entire time. We got part of our generation who literally does not know how to do basic math or spell.
Or drive.
Or Toad. Don't even get me started on that one.
Have you guys ever seen Canada's Worst Driver?
Yeah. Yes, I have.
That show. I remember I saw that show when I was in high school. And I was like sick one week, right? So I had like the flu or something. So I was at home, bedridden. I was just flipping through channels, and on Netflix, I saw Canada's Worst Drivers, the first season, and I watched the whole thing.
So bad.
And it brought me so much joy to see people so distraught and just worthless. It made me feel so good.
Grant is like that, dude. He's like the kind of person who watches like a child hospital like video, and he just feels, man, I feel great about myself now.
Dude, thank God I'm not like this little bitch. Oh no, hard luck, Dave. Always knew you were a bit shit.
I can't with this guy. I've known him for 8 years. It's been too long.
But no, Canada's Worst Driver. That shit is fantastic. I'm starting to see clips on my For You page on TikTok too.
It's so good, dude.
God.
The person
Crystal.
the person who was like described as literally their worst ever, who wouldn't put down their phone.
No, I don't think she's the worst ever.
Was she not?
Might be she might be the most in denial.
True.
But I think the worst ever has to be Kevin. And I'm pretty sure Kevin is from one of the first seasons. And he was fully blind in one eye.
Oh yeah.
And half blind in the other. And he drove with his blind cane out the window to try and like feel curbs.
Oh.
And like where other cars were. While he was driving, he would stick his cane out the window and try and find where other cars are.
Just see someone pass you.
How did he get his license?
The shit of your car as you drive by.
How did he get his license?
I don't know.
Dude.
Canada must be pretty bad.
It's not as bad, dude. It's not as bad as China's. Have you seen, like, I showed you that for that episode?
You just have to like
Tour.
show up and ask for one.
No, you just have to show up, prove that you can like stretch your hands out, and the gravity affects you, and that's about it.
Yeah. Does gravity affect you? I don't know. Am I a god?
Am I on the ceiling right now? Didn't think so.
Gravity affects you.
You just have to squat down and get on a scale, and then you're done.
Ladies and gentlemen,
No.
driving across countries.
It's a lot better than I thought what you were gonna say.
Did you think I was gonna say the Chinese? I can't say I didn't think about it, but I was like, no.
Thank you for not making me do another editing work like you did last episode, bro. You made me do so much. I mean, here's the thing. It wasn't so much, but there was at least 2 things I had to censor. And like, there was like 2 things I had to censor and then something else that I had to like cut out.
What?
I don't remember. I don't remember, but I know I had to bleep out 2 things and then like cut out something else because you were like, you started going on a tangent, and then I'm like, this is probably something we shouldn't talk about, and you're like, just cut that out.
I gotta listen to it now. Shit.
I remember what it was. I remember what it was. When you're talking about like what gun to use for school shooting.
Oh yeah.
That was a rough one. I don't know why you went on that tangent.
Tube fed 24 gauge.
You're making me cut it out again. Are you kidding?
You were gonna have to cut it out anyway.
Screw you. I'm muting you. All right, you've lost talking privileges.
Grant is just a menace to society.
All right, he's unmuted.
I am when I have free access to.
To what? The internet? To
No.
existing?
No.
Grant, the goal of this podcast is for me to just slap the intro on it, cut the end off so it's a good ending, and call it good. I don't want to have to listen to the entire episode again.
Well, don't worry.
Don't you love listening to our voices over and over and over and over and over and over again?
No. No, I do not.
Just, quite frankly, no.
Dude, we're on episode 31 of this, bro. I love editing, but man, you guys wear me out sometimes.
It's just the way it is.
God damn, we've hit like a month's worth of episodes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
31. That's wild.
we've been going for a while, boys.
No
That's
wonder
true.
ideas are hard to think of.
True. Well, I mean, we've switched around what we're actually doing for the show so many times. So I don't know why we're having such such hard ideas to come up with.
I don't know, but like it's
That's
just
fair.
there's just nothing ever interesting enough that I can talk about that happens in my life. It happens rarely. And then fucking I don't watch the news. I only
See, the first semester was interesting. I had a lot of stories, but the second semester I was pretty much locked in my room doing homework, so I didn't have any stories. And then Grant, well, he's Grant, so
How does that work out for you?
you're getting muted again. You're getting muted again. Actually, I could just remove you from group. That seems preferable.
Probably.
No.
No, semester is over now, at least until summer classes start.
I don't have that problem.
I do. I got a couple of summer classes on the docket.
Yeah, Mason. By the way, did you see the picture I put in the announcement section today about my internet?
Yeah.
Dude, you should have seen Grant's.
Oh, I was getting.
It was abysmal.
2 days ago, I literally couldn't load a Google page.
Dude, felt that.
He had like
My internet's finally just getting better after having like a month-long fucking stroke.
he literally had like 5 megabytes per second for download speed and then like 0.01 for upload speed.
Yeah, it was bad.
That's when you hop on the most internet-inducing game that you intensive game that you can find.
Jedi Survivor.
And then you just win.
Dude,
True.
Jedi Survivor has got to be the most like a hard game for my PC to run. Oh, this thing was struggling last night.
It was very entertaining watching you.
Here's the thing, on the stream I couldn't do it, but I did end up getting a video out, and I'm gonna record more tonight.
Ooh.
But the game is a lot of fun, by the way. It is so good. I can't wait for you guys to see it. I'm gonna post it on Wednesday. So when this video comes out, it'll be already out.
I'm waiting for them to add it to the EA Pass, and then I'm gonna play it.
Yeah, fair enough. It's a lot of fun, honestly. Like, did you play the first game?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, okay. So basically, imagine the first game, but just a lot more natural feeling, like, mechanics.
I don't know though. I really liked like the almost Dark Souls like level difficulty that you could make it. Like you didn't even need to have it on a high difficulty. Like it was like you needed to know the combat.
Well, no, not that, but I mean like in terms of movement, it feels a lot more natural and like realistic.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of the blaster. Everyone else has been. I am not a fan.
I haven't even gotten to that part yet.
I keep seeing it all over TikTok with the memes of mullet Cal Kestis.
Yes, Americal
And I like the
Kestis.
memes, but I hate the fact they gave him a blaster. I hate it.
I like that idea. Because I mean, like, doesn't Obi-Wan use a blaster?
He did when he wasn't using a lightsaber.
Uncivilized.
Yeah, it's so uncivilized, but he still uses it.
Yeah, because he was afraid if he drew his lightsaber, that shit was his PTSD was gonna kick in.
Yeah, but anyway, no, I kind of like him having a blaster because, like, here's the thing: he's a Jedi, yes, but he's also got to be like like a part of a rebel like leader. You know, like obviously he's working for Saw Gerrera, but like, he's still got to be, you know, all fronts covered. You know, you can't be like storming capitals and expecting that only a lightsaber will work when you're fighting off everyone. You know.
Well, I will say, how is the have they smoothened out the lightsaber ability shit? Because it felt really chunky for using anything other than the fucking other than the main blade.
Like in the first game or what?
Yeah, in the first game.
It does feel a lot better. Yeah, it does feel a lot better.
That was honestly one of my only real complaints from the first game is that I didn't like it. It didn't feel like I was able to seamlessly transition between the different forms of the lightsaber and still enjoy it.
Well, here's the thing, right? What I really like about this one is, you know how you had like the you throw one lightsaber or whatever?
Yeah.
Right? So if you run dual blade, that you automatically have that ability, and if you just press RB, it throws it in like a circle direction. Which is
like
really cool.
Around you?
Yeah, well, not like around you, but like it throws it forward and like in a circle, so like kind of like a semicircle kind of thing.
Like a leaf shape?
Somewhat, yeah, like a leaf shape kind of thing. It's really cool. And then
I mean, they basically had that in the first game. You just needed the combo unlocked.
Yeah, but I mean that automatically comes. And then one thing that I really love is his ultimate ability. He has an ultimate now where if you press RB and LB, it does like this giant like force like explosion from him, which freezes everyone in his surroundings for like 10 seconds. Oh, it's so cool.
Fancy.
Which means like if like there's a part where you drop down and then you do that so they don't see you. But obviously, me being the kind of guy when I'm surrounded by stormtroopers, my first instinct is not to, well, let's just run. It's to, let's slaughter everyone.
Yeah, they're stormtroopers. I ain't leaving a single one standing.
No.
Homie said, let's slaughter everyone.
Like, they are the Tusken Raiders and I'm Anakin, okay? Not just the men, but the women and children too, okay? No stormtrooper is safe.
Like, I really love that they always have, like, the dumbass fucking stormtrooper conversations. Like, if you just sit there while they're standing there, it makes the game so much more fun, because then sometimes I'm like, no, I'm not gonna run it. I'm gonna sit here for, like, 10 minutes and just listen to them talk.
I swear to God, I had one of my favorite moments last night was when I was, like, climbing up this ladder and goes, so I hear this is the Jedi, like the senator captured the Jedi. He goes, yeah, I mean, I kind of want to meet him, and he just pop up immediately.
Or like I saw one clip of he's talking to some guy in a bar, and he's like, I like plants because plants don't walk away from you, and then he just walks away.
Oh no, there's so much comedy gold with Cal. Like, Cal is just such a good character.
That's why I really like the games, because they've done really good job at hitting every point that Star Wars has. They have the drama, they have the action, they have the comedy, and they have the sappy saddy shit.
Oh, dude,
that did not sound good.
What?
Never mind. Maybe it was just me that I heard that, but
the burp.
No. It was something Mason said. It just sounded really. If you listen to it a different way, it sounds very, very racist.
Shit?
Oh,
Saudi?
Yeah.
Oh.
Saudi isn't racist.
Yeah, I mean, she's right. But anyway,
it can definitely
back on track.
It's construed.
Anyway, Dude, it's just the intro is so funny to me because everything that happened I called out in the first minute or two of the game, and I'm like, oh, dude, this is definitely gonna happen here. I just know that this is what this is. There's no way that this happened, and then immediately I was just right. Oh, dude.
Man's got that Smitty level prediction.
Oh, dude. I mean, to be fair, it was kind of obvious. I mean, you literally start out with Cal in handcuffs. And they're like, yeah,
Who doesn't love a good escape scene?
It's like, yeah, we captured this Jedi, and it's like 3 like guards or whatever. It's like, yeah, we captured this Jedi trying to make us sell. It's like, well, how'd you capture him? He has to sleep like everyone else. And so they caught him in his sleep, and then bring him into the Senator so that he can get goodwill with the Emperor. Take a guess where this is gonna go.
Gonna kill the Emperor? Or fight him at least? Just escape, I don't know.
Do you guys actually want to know, or no? Like, I don't want to spoil anything.
I don't know, man.
I mean, it's literally like the first 5 minutes of the game. It's... Okay. Anyway, spoiler alert. Mason, if you don't want to hear it, you can mute. Or, like, deafen, I mean. But spoiler alert, everyone. Just in case you don't want to see it. Actually, you've probably already seen the video by now. But anyway, yeah. So you're like, oh, he starts out in handcuffs. These guards captured him. The guards are really rebels that he's friends with, and he was just setting a trap. BD1 like puts an EMP on the senator's yacht, and he takes his lightsaber back and starts chasing after him. And I'm like, yeah, that seemed just so obvious that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like, it just felt like the way things were happening. Although there's this one robot that works for the senator that's just a huge jerk. Like, off the intro, right? Like, the prisoner's like, he's carrying the cow, and he just shoves him into a wall and starts dragging him on the floor. And the guard, who's like one of the rebels, he goes, "What is this guy? What are you doing?" He goes, "The senator said he has to be breathing. He didn't say he had to be non-injured."
Jesus Christ.
It's a droid, too. That's the bad part. And then one of my favorite parts of the entire part of the scene is one of the the emperors, or not the emperors, one of the stormtroopers. He goes, "Finally come face to face with you terrorist." And he turns to the robot. How are you gonna let him talk to you like that? And he just punches Cal straight in the stomach.
Cal's got that sass in him.
Dude, I love the humor in this game, dude. Like, there I don't know what it is, but Cal is just so sarcastic and like just comedy gold compared to the first one.
I'm like, I want to play really bad, but I won't be able to afford that for a fucking minute.
Yeah, dude, it's like $70 for just the standard.
Yeah, I can't. I have like $1 in my bank account.
Yeah, dude.
Unbelievable. Ridiculous.
Grant.
Games are so fucking expensive.
Agreed. 60 was already expensive enough. Why'd you raise it to 70?
Literally.
There was no need. It's EA, man. Money grubbing.
Money.
Hello. I like money.
Like, because it's an EA game, I know at some point it will be on the EA Pass for my Xbox, but I don't know how long that's gonna be.
Probably within, I'd say, a month or two.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't think it's gonna be horribly long.
I think after they fix the problems with the video stuff in it, like
EA's actually done a really good job with their pass on the Xbox. Like, you get their new games pretty damn fast because you're already paying them for the subscription. So
yeah, exactly.
Bro.
Yeah.
I literally hate the state of like gaming companies at the moment too.
Yeah. Like, is it just me, or does it feel like indie games are leading the industry right now, and even some of the indie games just feel so outdated?
Oh, definitely.
Like, it's just
there's not many games that I get excited for anymore. Like,
exactly.
Most of them are just like, most of them I see all these big trailers and like, yeah, they look cool, but like, I don't want to play that.
Here's the thing, right?
Because I remember like if you were like 3 years ago, maybe more. Like every time a game would a trailer would drop, I would get so excited. I
Mhm.
would save up all my money to dump on it fucking immediately. And now I just don't even want to save for anything. There's
See,
just nothing that seems worth it.
here's the thing. The way I see it is like obviously Rocket League and Siege. Those are the ones I like consistently play, and I'm happy to play. There's a few multiplayer games I'm like, okay, seems like it'll be fun, but like it's probably not gonna be a long-term thing. And then there's like the ones I actually get excited for are like the single player games, like Star Wars, Fallen Order, and Jedi or Jedi Survivor and stuff like that. God of War.
Just biding my time until another Uncharted game comes out.
I'm probably not gonna play Uncharted. I never played any of the others.
I honestly really hope they come out with another movie for that. I really enjoyed the Netflix
The movie was kind of mid in my opinion, but the game seemed good.
I haven't seen the movie yet.
It's all right. It's nothing like special, but it's just to me
I
it just seems like another Tom Holland movie.
It was something special.
I just think it was just another Tom Holland movie. Is all I think about it.
You have a common theme of once a character gets once an actor gets enough roles and is just, like they get extremely popular and they're in movie after movie after movie, you start to move away from them.
Well, here's the thing. It's because in most Hollywood
they're just doing their job.
Well, no, hear me out. Most Hollywood actors these days don't actually act. They just portray themselves on screen in every movie they're in. So it's like watching the same character in different scenarios.
But they also
and it's
get
just so boring.
Typecasted into those roles.
True.
Like
that is sometimes.
most of the new Dwayne the Rock Johnson movies, he's getting cast to be Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Yeah, I know. But
don't get me wrong, because I know Dwayne can still act. I know he can. It's just he keeps accepting all these roles that don't give him the emotional range to do so.
Yeah. The problem is these actors are taking like just so many roles at a time instead of like actually being choosy about like which ones are gonna be good and which ones they can expand on and stuff. Like Ryan Reynolds movies, I'm not sure if I can watch anymore. I think except Deadpool 3 is gonna be probably the only other one I can watch. Like realistically, his humor is just so dead on me at this point. It's the same thing in every movie. It's always the same. Yeah. And then like Pedro Pascal, like I enjoy him.
Ryan Reynolds was a lot more copy and pasted in his early career than he is now.
True.
Like everything that came out around Waiting is like all the same version of Ryan Reynolds.
True. But I mean like Pedro Pascal, he actually has some range and he does a bunch of stuff and I really enjoy it. And then
do you remember rom-com Ryan Reynolds?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I just wanted to know if I was the only one.
Oh, yeah,
no, I remember it.
That's why I said around the Waiting area, because it also includes the movie where he goes back to his hometown and tries to get
Christmas?
the chick.
Yeah.
That's I really enjoy that movie, but it's just another Ryan Reynolds being a hot super fuckboy.
Yeah, like here's the thing: like, Henry Cavill, Pedro Pascal, love seeing them, right? But if it's like Ryan Reynolds, why am I just forgetting his name now? Spider-Man, the guy who plays Spider-Man. Tom Holland. Thank you. And there's just like there's a few others that are just like, I just can't watch them anymore because they're just the same character every time. Even if it's not typecast, right? They're just the same.
Mm-hmm.
Like some people may disagree with me, but Paul Rudd.
I'm not a huge Paul Rudd fan.
I'm not either, but like here's the thing. He acts the same way on screen and off screen. He is he's
one of the people that I enjoy his because I just enjoy Paul Rudd as a person. Mm-hmm. So it always feels like I'm just watching Paul Rudd be Paul Rudd.
Exactly. But like Ant-Man, I never really cared for like his character of Ant-Man. I was like Hank Pym, but like
I would have been pissed if they did a fucking live action Hank Pym. I can't stand Hank Pym.
Why?
Because he's the biggest dick in all of any comic book history. He makes Reed Richards look like a fucking saint.
Yeah, good.
Dude is a fucking menace of assholes.
Like honestly, I would really, really love to see that on screen. Like I genuinely would, right? Because there's a difference between like being just like a jerk and being like terrible, and just being like extremely cocky, right? but he's not like extremely cocky. He's just a jerk, right? It's like the difference between Captain Marvel and like Hank Pym. It's just
He's like superior Iron Man.
oh yeah, true. That's
Superior Iron Man was superior though.
please don't go where I think you're gonna go in this joke.
No joke.
Okay. I thought you were gonna follow it up with something else, and I was like, please no. Yeah, but no, I don't know. I've heard the new Guardians of the Galaxy movie is good, but
Oh, I will say, have you guys ever heard of the Souls-like game Mortal Shell?
Nope.
it sounds familiar actually.
I just found it on my Xbox recently. I decided to give it a try. It's actually really fucking good. I'm barely into it, but I've been enjoying it so much.
Nice.
What's it about?
Basically, like I'm not far enough in to gather any story because, like most Souls games, you just get thrown in without answers.
True.
Basically, you are like this dried out white husk of a humanoid shape, like as bad, like as weird, as sick as it is. You know, like how like in the process of decay, a body reaches the point where it's like basically like beef jerky skin before the skin actually starts to go away.
Oh yeah.
But instead,
that's my favorite part.
it's like that, but instead all white.
But
And
why did you have to describe it as beef jerky skin?
because it's, dude, I don't know, man.
That's
It's what it looks like, though.
It's a gross picture to think about.
But and then basically you find fallen bodies of these soldiers, and you basically possess their suits of armors as a shell, and you can harden, and basically like it adds like a whole unique element of combat to the system. And it's actually really fucking good. If you enjoy Souls games, you should look into it.
Dude, I'm telling you, all the classic games are way better than what we have now. Like there used to be so many ideas and stuff like that, and like really cool concepts, and now we just have the same rinse and repeat games.
Yeah, because it's
every
like
year.
It's the same thing with cars.
Shut your mouth.
I
Shut your mouth.
Stand the direction.
It's just the way of the world, you know, like the Industrial Revolution brought us to a point where we could like express our creativity to like the fullest extent. And now that we have, there's nowhere else to go really. Like at some point everything's a copy, you know. No essays.
And we've already kind of reached that point.
There's a difference there's the difference between like similar games and rinse and repeat like same games.
Because like with Mortal Shell, it's like it's fine if you're copying the idea of a game as long as you bring your own unique elements.
Exactly. Like, but if it's like COD, like Modern Warfare versus Modern Warfare 2, like, you know, like it's the same game, but just like worse slightly.
I want Warzone to die, but I know it never will.
I know, dude.
I want all of Call. I just want them to become a strictly campaign-based games, because they make amazing campaigns. And every Call of Duty game ever made, and I stand on this, their campaigns were phenomenal. Every last one.
I agree.
But the multiplayer was shit on a lot of them. Like Infinite Warfare got a lot of hate because the multiplayer was miserable. It was so ass. But I loved flying a jet in space in the campaign.
Infinite Warfare? I never played the campaign, but I used to play multiplayer all the time.
I tried it. But the campaign was really fucking good because you got to fly jets in space.
No, Infinite Warfare was my breaking point with COD until I got Modern Warfare.
That game is what broke me from the multiplayer. I have not touched a Call of Duty multiplayer since.
Yeah, fair enough.
Modern Warfare 2019 was like the first game that they like probably brought it back to like present time period. And like it felt really good.
It did. And then now we're at like
Modern Warfare 2. And it's like Modern Warfare 2019, but less effort.
It feels like less effort, and they also tried to make it more realistic. And so here's the problem: there's a fine line you have to go between realism and like fiction, and
like fun,
and fun. If the more realistic you make it, the less fun it is. So you have to find a fine line. And Modern Warfare, like 2019, hit that spot perfectly, or almost perfectly at least. But
I
then,
agree.
it's just been a steady decline again, like every other COD games. Like Black Ops 2, perfect, steady decline. Modern Warfare 2019, perfect, steady decline. We're gonna wait another like what 6 years before we get another game. It's actually good.
And like if you actually like think back and remember through all of the Black Ops games, Alex Mason had one of the most complicated stories of all time. And it was so beautifully written and told, and they put it through many games and even brought in his son. Like, that was so well done. I want more of that shit.
You know what I'm waiting for? Even though the newest game just came out, the next Forest game. I'm ready. I'm excited to see more of the story.
Where's
dude,
Minecraft 2?
Minecraft.
with the
Yes, 2.0.
Forest, I loved playing the first Forest, and I was really intrigued on the story of the Sons of the Forest, but I don't know what it is. After playing so much of the first one, I just don't want to play that kind of survival ever again.
But here's the thing: survival isn't even my type of game. But, like, I just think the story is just so interesting, and like
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch videos and shit and learn everything that happens in it, but I don't think I'll ever be able to sit down and play the Sons of the Forest.
Fair enough. Here's the thing: I just love the lore of games. Like gaming lore is so good sometimes, and so even if the game itself is terrible, the plot and like lore of the game can be so good.
Dude, like Risk of Rain 2 is deceivingly lore packed.
Wait, what is it?
Risk of Rain 2. It's a roguelike shoot 'em up. And it's literally you just like the whole thing is like you literally just make it through, get an objective done, and you're done. And yet it has some of the most intricate lore just from reading and piecing together descriptions of items and monsters, and it's so good.
Can we talk about FNAF lore? I mean, like, that game is literally like they've created so many games that's literally just the exact same thing. But the lore is so intense, literally no one has gotten it perfect
and
yet.
And wasn't he planning to stop at like 3?
Yes.
Dude, I swear to God, the two people that actually kept the game going this long,
MatPat
and Markiplier.
True.
Those are the reasons for his success.
MatPat, to be completely honest.
MatPat gave the I'm guessing MatPat gave the guy the edge to keep building into the lore, and Markiplier is what kept him getting money.
It's true. Yeah. Now, dude, now they're making a movie, and like it's.
Dude, the Nicolas Cage movie where he doesn't say a word.
That is still one of my I don't care what anyone says. That is in my top 5.
Grant.
That is 5th in my top 5 because it is the most Nick Cage shit ever, and I love it.
Grant, we need to watch that movie one night for movie night.
You need to.
We need to do a Nicolas Cage marathon sometime.
Dude, fucking
God,
facts.
that would be brutal. I'm not going to.
You remember the Nick Cage movie where he can see 2 minutes into his own future?
That's such a stupid plot. That is 2 minutes into his future.
He is one of the only actors out there that looks his acting as an actual job.
Dude, can you imagine if everyone could see 2 minutes in the future, and then 2 minutes in they're just going at it, and they're just that's what just pops in their head it's a great idea, and that's what causes that. It's like fate versus free will.
You mean the illusion of free will?
Yeah, exactly.
I love those memes. There's this guy on TikTok where he runs up to people and he's like, "Would you like $20 or to spin my wheel?"
Spinning the wheel.
Yes.
No matter what they say, they spin the wheel.
Yes.
And it's the illusion of free choice, where it's the cow walking into the optical illusion.
Did you see the one of the one girl that fully matched his energy with the tag?
I love the one where he just steals her shoes and runs off.
Dude, that guy had to have tried to get her number because he found his match.
No, dude, I love the meme where it's fate versus free will. It's not being ticklish, being ticklish, getting tickled.
Getting tickled, yeah.
I want the indomitable human spirit memes to come back.
Yeah,
I love that.
I will say the meme I love the most right now, and I hope it never dies, is the John Cena meme where he's dancing. They're just so good.
And dude, Dude, none of the saddest part is
What?
I got actually confused as fuck for the longest time why everyone kept saying why is the headphones just floating?
Oh
Because I
my
thought
god.
they were talking about like the green screen glitching out, not the John Cena meme.
Jesus
And also one day I was
Christ.
like, wait a minute, I'm fucking God.
That's
No
pretty brutal,
way,
Mason.
dude.
That's
I will say it is very annoying that happens every single time you open
It
up a
happens
video.
on
It's always the first
every
10 comments.
it's always the first 10 comments. That's why like I just didn't think about it. I'm like, if everyone's complaining about it, there's got to be some sort of like green screen issue here.
Maybe
proud that
my
it's
eyes are
lasted
just
this
more
long.
adjusted to like the specific light waves.
Bro said, I'm a mutant. I can see specific ways of light that others can't.
Fucking bet.
I mean, that would explain why he has to wear glasses and stuff like that.
He's fucking, oh, what's his
I
face?
see everything.
Scott. Who's
Oh
got laser
no.
vision.
No,
Oh,
because no,
Cyclops?
because
Yeah, Cyclops.
90% of fucking X-Men's problems is happening to Scott.
Facts.
I feel like rogues are probably the worst. like
Like I need to go, I need to go searching for a fucking thing now because someone described it fucking perfectly.
no, Mason, did you like that video I sent you last night about like the the Marvel versus DC?
I don't know, dude, because out of nowhere you started sending me a million TikToks
True.
a moment. I've only
Fair
watched
enough.
like half of them.
The Marvel versus DC one.
That's because
Yeah,
he
the-
just now
the
got
sh-
access
the
to
I
stripper-
just now
the-
got access to TikTok
The
again.
the stripper one we were talking about.
Yeah. Like, okay, so Grant, it was like Marvel vs. DC strip club edition. It was like one bouncer for each, 3 strippers, a DJ, and a bartender, right?
Uh-huh.
So let me tell you this lineup, right? Wait, let me hang on a second. Can you talk real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, my headphones got messed up, so you don't hear you out of one. Okay, anyway.
Oh.
So, the bartender for Marvel was Iceman, which
Okay.
decent enough. That's a good bartender. The DJ was oh god, what was it? Human Torch? Yeah, it was Human
No
Torch.
idea.
It was Human Torch. Which is also pretty decent, you know. Fair enough. The strippers were Odin,
Oh,
Rogue,
okay.
right? And oh god, which one was the third one? Oh god, Mason, help me out here.
Dude, I'm fucking looking for a meme. I can't help you.
Oh my god. Let me pull it
Jesus
up.
Christ.
Dude, I swear. Let me
You're
pull
also
it.
asking the guy with the worst memory here. I would have to go literally rewatch the video.
Yep, I'm pulling it up right now. Hang on. Domino. It was Domino as the third one. And then
Hot as fuck.
yeah, and then for the bouncer was Null. Which is basically just an executioner at that point.
Yeah.
And then for DC, you had the bartender as Wildcat, which means no matter what you ask for, you're just getting bourbon or whiskey. That's all he's pouring you.
Lovely.
For DC, this is literally what caused DC to lose for sure. Like this part right here for the DJ was Zod.
Oh, fuck.
Which-
To my
worst DJ they could have
which I can
got.
only imagine he played like Norwegian chants for everyone, but except for this second stripper, which is Superman, which means he just plays Kryptonite by Three Doors Down every time. That's all he
my
plays.
Every time.
Bro hops on the mic. This goes out to my home planet, Krypton. It's like the fucking Man of Steel Zod with his funny voice.
Yeah, no, but then the strippers were Raven. Fair
Lovely.
enough. Superman. Fair enough.
Henry
And-
Cavill.
Giganta, I think is how you pronounce it, or Giganta. I don't know.
Please,
Yeah, Death by Snoo Snoo.
dude, you have no idea.
And then again, further bouncer, the anti-monitor, which
Fuck.
is just another executioner.
Dude, but honestly, I'd trust him to guard my bar.
I trust him to
If he's
destroy
actually like
it.
dedicated to the job, ain't no bad motherfuckers walking in that shit.
True. Everyone's gonna be scared off. No one's entering that bar or that the club.
That just means only the realest ones will show up.
True. No,
True.
I like to picture that the Odin is really just Loki, just disguised as Odin to embarrass his father.
I don't doubt that.
That just makes
that seems on par.
That seems on par. No, but Marvel definitely won because of Zod. Zod was the one that really just took the wind out of their sails.
Yeah.
Like they would have been fine. Wildcat may have been like a minus or whatever, but like Zod as the DJ just killed it.
Just over.
Yeah. No. But anyway, it's been about an hour, so we can start wrapping things up soon if we want.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you all for listening. It's been a pretty decent episode, I feel like. You know, been pretty chill. Shire will hopefully be revived somewhat soon.
Somewhat.
Wait! I found the meme.
Okay.
Ultimately,
Jesus
there are
Christ.
10 basic X-Men plots. 1, aliens ruin Scott Summers' day. 2, the teenage female audience surrogate, Kitty Jubilee Armor, does something cool. 3, bigots ruin Scott Summers' day. 4, Storm wrestles with her leadership position. 5, time travelers ruin Scott Summers' day. 6, everything connects back to Wolverine. 7, literal demons rise up from hell to ruin Scott Summers' day.
I knew
8,
it.
Professor Xavier turns out to have done a bad thing. 9, the other X-Men ruin Scott Summers' day. Number 10, the Phoenix shows up, most likely to ruin Scott Summers' day.
It all takes place during summer.
Dude, his entire life in comic book and movies is just not okay. He is constantly having his day ruined.
That's what he deserves.
It's true, honestly.
I had to get that out.
But anyway, thank y'all so much for listening.
Thanks for hanging.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Yeah, so goodbye, I guess. I don't know what else to say. Have a good day.